Run it back, nation. Sixers sickos. What is good? Sickos merch, hoodies, tees. We just put snapbacks also on runitbackphillyshop.com. Shout out to everybody that's purchased Sickos merch already. Thank you for the support. Sickos, we are a nation. Let's talk about Joel Embiid, man. We got a new update from Woj today. And Adrian Wojnarowski said this. He said there is still optimism that the Philadelphia 76ers will get Joel Embiid back this season. He said, this is the important part. He said, it's not just about getting Joel Embiid back to try to win some regular season games. That's not why they're trying to get him back. They kind of know where they're going to end up. And I think he's saying that because when Joel Embiid comes back, they're not going to throw him out there for 40 minutes to try to win some games at the end of the season to try to stay in the damn 7th seed or 8th seed or whatever it is. They pretty much know they're going to be 7, 8, 9, 10. They're going to be in the play-in tournament, right? He said it's not about them trying to win a couple regular season games at the end of the year. It's about them getting Joel Embiid back with enough time to get him ready and healthy for the playoffs. So, it's big news because a lot of people are still convinced he's not coming back. As terrible as the Sixers look without him, it continues to convince people that he's not coming back. That this team sucks, so he might as well sit out the rest of the season. But the Sixers feel like, at least according to Woj, the Sixers feel like if it doesn't matter if we're 7, 8, 9, or 10 seed. If we can get Joel Embiid back with enough time at the end of the regular season to get him into game shape and get him 100% healthy, we still have a chance to beat anybody if we get him back 100%. And I completely agree with that. That's why I made the insane prediction that the Sixers come out of the play-in tournament with a win and a loss in the 8th seed and knock off the Boston Celtics in the first round of the playoffs. There's never been this much of I don't ever remember this much of a dynamic as far as a player goes. When the Sixers have Joel Embiid, they're a damn championship contender. When they don't have him, they are a play-in team. And yes, it's because the roster every year is not good enough around Joel Embiid, but it's also the fact that the entire system is getting Joel Embiid the ball and everybody feeding off of Joel Embiid having the ball. Let's not forget that the Sixers are 26-8 with Joel Embiid healthy this season. That makes them a very good team with him. So don't let the Sixers being bad right now kind of cloud your judgment about them overall. They are a good team when Joel Embiid is 100% healthy. He makes everybody on the floor so much better. I mean, he made Kelly Oubre, who almost didn't even get another NBA contract, he made him look like, wow, how did this guy last to the end of the offseason? Like, he makes Nick Batum, look how bad Nick Batum looks without Joel Embiid, and look how good he looks with him. You know what I mean? So they're hoping they can get him back with time to get him healthy for the playoffs. That's the update. Also said we're probably about a week away from getting an actual timeline on Joel Embiid's return. He said the Sixers are hoping they can get him back by late March, which is crazy because the timeline we were looking at was the beginning of April. When playoffs start, April 20th or something like that. And you want to. The first time we got an update, we were looking at maybe him coming back in the second round, and you're screwed if that happens because you're not winning a playoff round without him. They are confident they're going to get him back in late March with enough time to get him ready for the playoffs. And Woj is saying that we are about a week away from getting an actual timeline on a Joel Embiid return. So, as much as we're complaining, as bad as they look right now, as much as we feel like the season is over, Joel Embiid's coming back. And the season's not over. if you get Joel Embiid back, you're a contender. It's just a fact. So, here's this team making me bipolar like they do every single season. I don't know what to think. I don't know how to act. One day I think there's hope. One day I think we're absolutely done. There's the update, man. Give me your thoughts on it. Sixers Celtics tonight, 7:30 on Playback TV. And, of course, we'll be right here for post-game live right after the game. Call the show. Give me your thoughts on everything. Run It Back Nation. Sicko Nation. RunItBackPhillyShop.com. We out.